It's Thursday, September 9th, and this is a look at headlines from the KATC newsroom. I'm Marcel Fontenot. Big news from the president today dealing with the fight against COVID. President Biden is moving to require COVID-19 vaccines for most working Americans. The president is asking OSHA to mandate the vaccine, a move that could affect 100 million Americans.
The Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated or show a negative test at least once a week.
In an effort to get more people vaccinated, many cities and states across the country created incentive programs, but researchers aren't so sure this is working. New research from the University of Pennsylvania finds free cash and gifts haven't really boosted vaccination rates. In many cases, researchers found people simply weren't aware of the programs. Experts say incentive programs from employers may have a better success rate. Moving on now to Hurricane Ida. As cleanup continues, Governor Edwards is urging people in the hardest hit areas to continue to be cautious. The death toll from the storm now stands at 26 here in Louisiana. A big part of those deaths, 10 of them, from excessive heat during ongoing power outages.
I want to remind everyone to please be careful in these hazardous conditions and make sure that you're not just careful for yourself and your family, but please check on your neighbors, especially those who are older, those who have underlying health conditions, or anyone with special needs.
Also, in the aftermath of Ida, one of the crew members on board the Noble Globetrotter 2 is now suing Shell Oil and Noble Drilling Services. The crew rode out Ida on their ship. You might remember that. The suit alleges the defendants did not care about the risk posed to those on board. It also states the ship's course put them 10 miles away from the storm's eye wall, which in turn exposed the crew to 150-mile-an-hour winds and 80-foot swells. According to the lawsuit, it also says the drill ship came close to capsizing several times. Well, before we turn to weather, we want to remind you tomorrow is the deadline to join us in giving the joy of reading to a child. It's part of the KATC Scripps Howard Foundation If You Give a Child a Book campaign. There are two ways you can donate: katc.com/giveabook or texting KATC to 345-345. The books will be going to students at an Acadiana elementary school. Again, the deadline to donate is tomorrow. Turning now to weather, Rob, an absolutely gorgeous day across Acadiana today. Are we going to keep this for a minute?
Yeah, we got it for a couple of days, but after that, it's going to change pretty much on a dime by late Sunday. Nice and cool temperatures in the low to mid 60s tomorrow morning. Lots of sunshine, nice breeze, comfortable humidity again for our Friday. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. Back down into the lower 60s, some spots upper 50s tonight, perhaps tomorrow night as well. We'll have full details on our main weathercast. And as we head into Saturday afternoon, lots of sunshine, pushing 90, but that feels like temperature still at about the same as the temperature because the humidity will be down. That gets ready to change as we head into Sundays. This frontal boundary comes back to the north, and that means scattered showers and storms back into the region. Upper 50s to near 60 for your Friday morning across northern portions of Acadiana, low to mid 60s, I-10 corridor, and down along the coastal areas as well. And as we move forward, a couple of beautiful days ahead. Clouds return Sunday afternoon. Along with that, the chance of showers. And going into next week, it looks like certainly a wet pattern setting in, and we could see some tropical activity in the Gulf of Mexico as well. So changing on a dime for next week. But in the near term, enjoy the good stuff. That's it for news and weather for right now. We'll have more in another segment.